Hello everyone, and you're welcome back. So in our third lesson, we're going to add the flat colors for this character, and then next we're going to do the lighting and shading, and then finally we'll add some gradients to create a very nice effect and work on the background. But for now, what we want to do is to add those flat colors. So I'll use the node tool and select these shapes. So here for the face, I'm going to go to the fill, and let's try any orangey looking color like that. And what we can do is to go to the color and switch this to, instead of using the let's go over here where we have the color over here, and let's try something quite like skin, like that. Yeah, like that. So HSL, that's 195148. That's the HSL value I'm using. You can always go over here and turn on the sliders, and you can see the hex value. You can change this to HSL or hex values, but for HSL it's 195148. That's the color we're using. Now the face, if we look at this is where we can start arranging things. The face is supposed to be behind, so the eyes, lips, nose. So let's just drag it over here like that. So I'm putting it under. So the hair is supposed to be in front. Now you remember I grouped the hair, right? So if we put this above the head, you can actually see that. But then we have the back of the hair. So we need to bring this out of this group and put the back of the hair. So I think, yeah, the hair back is, that's the hair front rather. Let's see, yeah, this hair front, and let's see which one this is. Oh, okay, so we actually mask them together. Let's separate them. So we have the hair back, which we're going to put behind the face, like so here. So you can even put it here, not masked. So we have the hair back, and let's use a color for the hair. So first let's go to the hair. So this is the hair back. This should be hair front. Hair front. So let's just fix that. Hair underscore front. And we'll save this as Toon Girl. Let's say flats. So this is Toon Girl flats. So this is the hair front. So let's think about a color we want to use for the hair. So let's go to fill. Let's pick this dark red color like that. And we could just try playing around with this. Yeah, I think this is a nice color. So for HSL, that's 3558412. That's what I'm using for that. And I'll just brighten this up a little bit. Yeah, I think I like this. So 3388445 for the hair front, and then for the hair back, we'll sample the same color. So I'm using the eyedropper tool and clicking on the hair front to get the same color as the hair back. But then what I'll do is to darken the hair back a little bit, so you can actually see that that's the hair at the back, like that. I'll just drag this a little bit. So that's the back of our character's hair. And then the ears, I'm going to make sure the ears are in front. So where do we have our ears? So I want them to be in front of the face. So if I put it here, the other ear is going to be hiding. So here I can use the node tool to select, like so. So let's fill this with the same color of the face. So I'll take the eyedropper tool and click on the face, and it's going to fill that color. If we want to see this curve, we should just drag it and put it on top. So now we have our ear curve on top, and we can get rid of the fill. So I'll go over here and go to the fill and get rid of it, so we don't have that additional fill we don't need. I'll clear these guides by going to view and click on show guides, so we hide guides. Now we can actually see things are beginning to line up. So now the neck is in front. So if you go here where we have the neck, I believe that's we put it part of the body and the dress group. It's actually in front of the face, so it's all over here. So we need to drag it and make sure it's behind that face group. So we'll just put this behind everything, but then we need to make sure the hair is behind the where do we have it? Where are you? So we can always use the node tool to click on any shape and we'll get it back. So this is the body and curve, so we want to make sure that it's the hair back is going to be the farthest thing, so here, and we can't really see that unless we apply a fill to the body. So let's quickly add a fill to the body. I'll select the eyedropper tool and click the face, so you can actually see that we're actually on track, like so. So for the outfit, so I think I have it here. Let's turn this off. So let's use the node tool to select the outfit, and I want to place it here. Let's put it in front of the body, so it's basically on top of this body, and let's use a nice color for the outfit. So for the fill, make sure you're on the move tool. For the fill, let's just look for something. Yeah, I think this is I think that green's nice, that dark little green. Really sorry guys, I'm terrible with color, and I should use a color wheel, but I like this green. So it's actually in front of the character, so let's go here and see it's in front. So that's good. I think we're getting somewhere. So the earrings, did we create the earrings? Let's look at the necklace. So let's fill this color with some gold. So we'll just use this. Yeah, make that kind of gold, and that's it. We're done with that flat color. For the curves, we can use the same fill. So it looks kind of sorry, we can just color the stroke rather. So we'll leave the fill, but the stroke, we can color the stroke using a nice little gold color like that. And then for the other stroke, which is this one, we'll just use the eyedropper tool and select this stroke. Sorry, it's selecting the fill. So let's make sure we select it. So this stroke, and we can go to swatches and use the most recent color we used, which is this guy. And I want the edges of the diamond shape to have a little color for the stroke as well. We can just make it slightly brighter, exactly like that, So I think that's super fine for the necklace. So let's see. So for the eyes, I want to add a little highlight for the eyes to make the eyes stand out. So for the fill, I just select this color, and I'm selecting the object. That's why we have that issue. So I'll just click on this, and for the fill, I'll set this to white like that, and then add just a little bit of this and add another one like that, and they are both hiding here. So I'll totally undo that. I'll just click away at nothing and then go to our ellipse tool, have no stroke, just a fill, and then create a nice little circle shape. And let's make sure this is sitting on top of the eyes. So I'll just use Ctrl J. Let's just click away and see how it looks like. I think it's super large. So we can use Command J and move that to the other eye like that. You can actually see we have a nice toony looking shape right there, and we can make adjustments to the hair. So I'll just go to the node tool and zoom in, along this edge, and we'll just make a little adjustments to the hair like that. I see something's hiding here. Okay, that's the ear, so we can even move the ear away like that so it doesn't protrude rather. And then for the lips, let's look at our lips. So I'll just close this, and where do we have the lips? There you are. So for the upper lip, let's go to our fill and use, and let's make this slightly reddish. So I'll just drag this over here like that. And then for the lower lip, I'll use the same color as the upper lip, but then I'll lighten it up a bit. So I'll just drag this over here and make this sort of pinkish like that. Okay, so what I'll also do is to just use this to make this slightly curvy like that. I'll just drag the upper lip like that. It's okay, it's totally fine. So let's see. So we have this little shape right here, this one. So let's make this very bright. So for the fill, I'll just use this color, and I'll get rid of the stroke like so. And like I said, I was going to show you how you can use a little trick to do that. So just draw a nice little rectangle shape, rotate that, and what we're going to do is to clip that to the curve. So go over here, clip that to the curve shape. Now that it's in the curve shape, we'll just set this to erase. I believe it's the last blend mode people forget about. I also forgot it existed. And we can just move this guy over here as well, and we can even make it thinner or thicker, any way you want to look at it. And just like that, we have that little shape right there. So all that's left right now is for you to like totally begin to adjust your design, adjust your shape. Now I actually noticed that the hair, let's see, our hair group. Okay, I think our hair group is empty because we separated the front and the back. So let's click on the hair back. Oops, sorry. Click on the hair back and hold Control and click on the hair front. And what we can do is just try to adjust this to make it slightly bigger so it can cover the face better, because we don't want the skull to look like it's small. So basically, if we lift this, you can actually see how it lines up. So I'm just changing this and trying to emphasize the position of the skull. And what I'll do is select this one and just drag this over here. So just little corrections we're making to see that. We also need to add, I don't know, I don't trust this green. If you ask me, I don't trust this green. I think this is a bit better. So in our next lesson, what we're going to do is to start working on the shades for our character. So see you in the next lesson. Also, if you want, you can go over to your face shape and begin to play around with your character's face shape. For instance, if I look at this curve, I can hold Alt and just drag this a little bit like so, like that, and then over here I'll hold Alt and drag this as well. So you can actually see we have a character with a pin, kind of like pointy chin. So you can use all these tricks to change and manipulate how your character looks like. So like I said, I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Also, I noticed the body shape is looking super tilted to the side, but it's not a problem. We'll keep adding our shades and shadows in the next lesson. Thank you very much.